What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Live to Race YouTube channel. Got a video here we're going to do a little bit of work on the Malibu. It's been a while actually since I've done anything to it. It's been so hot, and I had a work schedule where I was working more than normal. Somebody's on vacation, so I ended up having to fill in. Worked like every 2 days, worked 2 days, off 2 days. I worked night shift, 12-hour shifts, so pretty tiring, at least for me. I couldn't get on a regular sleep schedule, and it's been in the 90s mostly here. In case you don't know, I'm in Alabama, so anyways, let's get to the meat and potatoes of the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the bell notification to stay up to date on what is going on. So let me kind of show you what I've got here. So I've kind of been collecting pieces and parts, and I've got some metal here. My idea is to weld up over here, kind of something to go up and then mount the MSD box in that area and leave this area available for a fuel cell to supply the fuel to the nitrous side. Okay, so back here is what we're really going to be working on in the video. And as you can see, I bought the Viking Warrior double adjustable shocks. Basically, since we're running a radial, we really need double adjustable shocks because single adjustable are kind of set up more for the slick style. Rear tire. So as you can see, we can adjust compression and rebound. It's a nice looking shock. I was able to find these on eBay, way cheaper than anywhere else. So I'm going to get started on putting this on, and let's see if I can find the let me show you my shock mounts that I got. So these are the shock mounts. They're 5/8 all the way, even the threaded part here. So that's going to be what I need to go on there, because the stock ones I believe were 7/16. If you didn't see in another video, that is the issue I ran into. The factory ones are like 7/16, and Quick Performance drilled it out to 5/8. So I done forgot what brand this is, but there's the part number in case you run into that. Okay, hopefully you can see this. It's dark under here. Working on it at night, it's just too hot to mess with in the daytime. Here's the stock one, and the 5/8 one. Let's see, it's pretty much just right. So it looks like I end up getting the correct ones that I need, and we'll find out for sure once I get them installed. impact, so watch the ears. Okay, so this is the part of the video that I wish I wasn't having to do, but as I stated on the other part, the shock studs that I mounted was not the correct angle, and it's not going to get to be the correct angle to put the shocks on there, so -1 star for the quick performance rear end on that part. So what I'm going to try to do is I ordered, these are TRZ rear coilover mounts. I'm going to try to use these to make it work, and I think they will. So what these are originally made for is to put a coilover shock in the stock position. So this right here would space it off of the control arm, or off the control arm mount, to put a coilover in the stock position. I think since there's shock, usually the stud would come running like this, and then you don't have any movement toward the front or back. That was the problem with the way it was mounted to begin with. And now this, since it'll turn the shock the other way, will allow it to move back and forth, which should make it where it'll go in. Fingers crossed that works. We're about to see. Alright, so the having to drill out the brackets there. That's 5/8 hole. About got all the use out of this brand new Tractor Supply bit. So anyways, kind of show you what I'm doing. Might want to turn your volume down on your computer. Give it a little lube. As you can see, the shocks is installed. So what I end up having to do is I got a TRZ mount. The bolt actually hit the backing plate on the brakes, so I had to space it out with some washers. No big deal. I figure they probably designed this to work with disc brakes if you're going to put coilovers in a stock location, but up here, the bolts that actually came with it, it's actually too big to fit the stock shock upper mount holes, so I just had some from Tractor Supply that I had gotten and put them in instead, which worked fine. I don't know why they didn't send the stock size bolts, but I wasn't about to try to drill that out at an angle, and the drill would have been hitting the frame and it would have been a whole lot more trouble, even though those were 3/8. I think they were 3/8 bolts. I put 5/16 back in there. Pretty close to factory. Anyways, so I wanted to wrap this video up. I got one shock on, about to do the other. So that's a issue with the quick performance rear end. This control arm bracket was not mounted at the correct angle. therefore, and it wasn't drilled for a stock size shock mount. So between those two things, I ended up having to get my own shock mounts, and thankfully it worked out all right. So I know this video is long, and if you stayed here this long, I think you should subscribe and hit the bell notification and give it a thumbs up. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll try to get more videos out a little sooner. I know it's been over a month since there's been a Malibu video. So thanks for hanging in there.